Panthers, California Panthers versus New England Patriots. Please subscribe my videos and watch me play. So I'm the Panthers, and I'm playing against my the Patriots. Yeah. So let's do this. So when my download files over, we can play my career. So I'm gonna do a video about my career, all of it. If I do want to, and I don't want to, I don't know. I decide, because I'm about to leave, so I don't know. And sorry I can't tell you, I forgot to tell you, and I'm back, so I'm gonna start doing a lot of videos, and I'm so sorry if I didn't do a lot of videos. So please watch my videos and subscribe, please.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is
NFL. And this has to go on. This, who has to protect the Panther is definitely Cam Newton. He has to, he has to get ready. So let's get ready. Season. And guys, I'm not gonna talk because isn't it fair if I don't, so you can watch the game, alright? Anyway, guys. Wait, I'm sorry, wait. So guys, I'm not gonna talk. So I hope you enjoyed this game, and after this game I'm gonna talk. So I hope you enjoyed this game. You're gonna hear me talk a little bit, so bye bye.
We're underway here. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. He has won Super Bowls. He has won MVP awards. He continues to dominate the game. Quarterback Tom Brady.
Tom Brady coming on the field. You know why a lot of guys don't like him? Hey, he's a good quarterback. He throws it well. He makes a lot of money. He looks good. I mean, come on. Can't have it all.
First down at the 20. Latulalay with the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
Brady is in the shotgun. The reception by Chandler.
On the offensive side, if it's third and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
3rd and 13. Looking at every option. Pass is intercepted. Chandler's going to make the tackle. He was the first overall selection of the 2011 draft out of Auburn, quarterback Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, here's a quarterback that he's all in one. That's the only way to say it. He can run the football with speed. He can break tackles because of the power, and he can make all the throws because of that good throwing arm.
The Panthers come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Newton, handoff. The Panthers now move the chains.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. First and goal to go from the 2. Powers his way across. Touchdown. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead in a football game. It just takes pressure off of you. And what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
The Panthers setting up for the kickoff. Amendola's going to test the coverage this time. That return's good for about 18. The Patriots are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. Sure, that's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Panthers lined up in the nickel. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. That's Kuechly flying in to make the tackle. He is a former NFL Defender of the Year. Luke Kuechly out of Boston College.
Well, whatever I say about him, it's not enough. He is absolutely an outstanding citizen. He's a good teammate, and on the field, he is a killer. Man, can this guy make tackles.
The offense stopped midway through the first, and they'll now turn to their defense.
Yeah, Jim, they're going to turn to their defense. Here we got a low-scoring game, and what they have to do is go out there on the field, find a way to stop the other offense from scoring some points.
Again, we'll try and return this one. Green's there to make the stop. That return's good for about 10. The Panthers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. And now Newton's going to take off. Ninkovich wraps him up.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Loss of 2 on that play. Newton's going to take it from the gun. Launches it down the field. Makes the play. That's his first reception today.
And you saw why defensive backs can't sleep the night before the game when they play against this quarterback. Beautiful long throw down the field for the big completion.
Newton's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Looking at this defense, Gerard Mayo in on so many tackles.
Gerard Mayo can diagnose the run and fly up in there. He is a big linebacker, and he's not afraid of a little pain and hitting that running back.
Greg Olsen has the catch.
The Panthers had a nice play design that time. It pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Their lead grows a little more with that touchdown, and still a long way to go in this half. They may be able to add even more to it before the break.
Jim, I don't see anything that's going to slow them down. Everything they are trying is working. They have been spectacular here so far today, and all I can say to the opponents, you better buckle up. This is going to be tough.
Amendola is not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Panthers' defense, Phil, has been the story of this game.
Yeah, so few words. That's not like you. Usually it takes more words than that to describe what's going on. But you're right. They've been dominating, physically just getting it done. And if they keep this up, there's no way the other team's going to win. Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
And that's a gain of 9.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Brady's lined up, 2 tight ends set. The Patriots have it at the 29. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
Again will try his return. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. That return's good for about 9. Benjamin's taking the field here, and he hasn't been the primary focus of their passing game today, somewhat surprisingly, but they haven't needed him.
I think it's caught the defense off guard. They were expecting.
And the interception by Patrick Chung. Got a big lane. He's brought to a halt.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Patriots got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
2nd and 10. Blunt. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
3rd and 8 coming up. The Patriots come out and a 2 tight end set. And a flag is down. And he's thrown to the ground.
Offside. Defense.
The defense a little jumpy right there. This is 3rd down. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Thompson's there that time for the tackle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Halfway through the 2nd quarter. Now, and that'll close the gap. And the gap is narrowed to just a few points thanks to that touchdown, with still a lot of time left on the clock before halftime.
Yeah, I know. Here we are in the 2nd quarter, midway, and you know, the game looked like it was out of control. That touchdown, now you look up at the scoreboard and you realize it's close, and it's almost like kicking off and starting over.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. Whitaker on the return. The Panthers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Double tight end formation. The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. Jones able to read that play and make the hit.
Newton's got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
And now returning to the field, just 2 minutes to go, and it's a big spot as we've got an offense that would love to increase that lead before the intermission. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
As I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now, it makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
Could have been intercepted. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Wants to go deep. Pulls it in.
What a wonderful route by the receiver. Terrific throw by the quarterback, and he catches it. And it's a long game, but just short of the end zone. Nice play by the offense.
Has it. Touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Amendola's going to run this one out. Tolbert's there to take him down. And a run back of about 20. The Patriots offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it. All the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right play.
2nd and 9 coming up. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Brady to Amendola. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out. They're set to punt it away now. Again from the 21. And a run back of about 11. The Panthers have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Newton's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Panthers from the 32. Cam Newton unleashes the long pass. He brings it in. The Panthers signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. First down here after the completion. From the gun, Newton. Takes him down. The Panthers elect to take a timeout here before the 2nd down snap. Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. Newton in shotgun formation. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
Knocked down as he fires it.
We see it so often nowadays. All quarterbacks moving around the pocket. That time he gets outside the pocket, but as he looks down the field, nowhere to throw it, nobody open, just another incomplete pass.
And it's a fake. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
Nice job by the offense. The field goal team, they took advantage of an aggressive defense. They faked the field goal, throw it down the field for the score.
The point after try is in the books. And we'll be back to Charlotte after the break for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Panthers want to continue to give their fans something to cheer about in the second half. The Patriots, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 3rd and long. The pass ends up being picked off. Thompson's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. Offense now with the shot after the pick. Stewart's going to look for a gap, and he'll go in from 2 yards out. The Panthers is up now by 7. 3rd down from the 30. Cam Newton would squeeze the pass in here, and that connection will lead to a gain of 54 yards. Same drive. Newton's on target here, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. That puts them on top by 14. They take it at the 33-yard line. Newton's throw under pressure leads to the turnover. Chung is happy to come away with the pick and end the drive. Offense out now following the interception. Blunt's going to look for space, and he'd go in for the 3-yard touchdown, cutting the deficit to 7. Panthers have it at the 2. Here's a pass is completed into coverage, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. Lead now goes to 13. Panthers have it late in the second. Here the pass would be completed into coverage, and the pass and catch will end up going for 51 yards. Still a little time left on the clock, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 20. So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to Bank of America Stadium for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, folks. Jim Nantz and Bill Sims here at Bank of America Stadium for the call as the second half is about to get underway. Whitaker on the return. Brought down at the 38. That return's good for about 35. The Panthers ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
The Panthers come out in a bunch set. The Panthers take it from the 38. And now Newton's going to take off. And he is tackled at the 44.
Well, if you force him out of the pocket and you force him to run, he'll do it, and he's pretty good at it. Good job.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Panthers have it at the 44. Newton's on the move. The offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 4 to stay on the field. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Taking off. Newton's taken down at the 49.
Gotta have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
1st down and 10. They'll run it here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
2nd down and 8. He's hit as he throws it. In plus territory at the 49. The Panthers have to get to the 41 for a first. Looking long. It's Kelvin Benjamin with the football.
When you can throw the football that high, that accurate, and man, it is beautiful. Right on the target. Nice catch. What a play.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
The Panthers were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
2nd and goal from the 3. Newton's taking off. And that'll be a gain of about 2. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
And now Newton's going to take off. Over to Greg Olsen with the reception.
A flag. Please, flag, flag.
The Panthers absolutely did not need to go for it on 4th down here in the 2nd half when they're leading. But let's give a lot of credit to the defense. That was a tremendous play to stop the offense.
The Patriots talk things over. We have a review coming from the booth. So we have a challenge. Did the ball break the plane of the end zone? That's the question.
Here's the rule. The tip of the football, all it has to do is touch any part of that white line, which is the end zone. If it nips that line, then it's going to be a touchdown, Jim. That's what we need to look for.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So he challenged the play, and the coach's challenge does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach still. I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game. And it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. 2 tight ends on the field here. Now 1st and 10. Blunt. Gains 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down and in a very precarious spot. Tom Brady under center. 2nd down and 5. Here's the handoff to Liggett. Picks up maybe 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short game.